The following program may have mild language,
which is totally accidental,
and the occasional adult concept. Listener discretion advised.
I mean, it is, but we prefer if you listened.
Take the chance.
Start the podcast.
Wait, I gotta get the jams. Oh, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Hello, everyone out there in podcast land.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes.
As we have a little Chit-Chat.
And Snicky-Snack with the Hatter and Hare.
I can't wait to get started on it. It's going to be so much fun.
I know. We've been talking about it all week long.
Oh, yeah.
Literally
I got all my questions here, and I'm so ready. I have my entire house has been set up for this thing.
It looks like a 5-star hotel around here. I am so impressed, Hare.
Thank you.
It's a wonderful hole.
Well, it's not a hole, but thank you. I did my best.
He's got the tea, throw pillows all around me. He's got my feet in a salt bath.
He is in paradise right now. You can only
I may never
see
leave.
him.
You know,
I should go get my camera. I should take a picture of this and put it on.
I'd be too relaxed to stop you.
I should put this
honestly.
on the face nook or whatever.
Do whatever you want here. Good tea.
So you feel like you're settled in now? Do you feel like you can answer some questions?
Absolutely.
Are you ready to bear all, as it were?
I will bear it all for you.
I can't wait. Okay, right. Okay, let me see here.
I haven't had my feet in anything like this since Dee and I used to get pedicures.
Well, you know what? That is a very fascinating piece of trivia. Why don't you elaborate on that a little bit while I'm
every week
looking through my notes here? Huh?
Well, I mean, that was just a little something we used to do every now and then.
Did you?
Go and get our feet done.
And when did this start? I don't remember anything about this.
Well, I mean, it was
since when?
Like maybe a year ago. I mean, we stopped doing it pretty much as quickly as we started, but it went on for a little while. And then we started getting our nails painted.
What inspired you to get involved with this sort of thing? It just seemed like it's so random.
Well, I mean, it was random.
Why would you even think
We were
of
at the
it?
mall one day. We passed by a kiosk, and they said, you look like two dudes who would appreciate getting a pedicure. And we looked at each other and we said, we can't disagree.
Okay. Sometimes, I feel like of everyone in this entire world, I understand Hatter better.
He probably does.
I understand Hatter the best. But there are occasions when even his mind is mysterious to me.
Yeah,
pleasantly mysterious.
Your mind is very mysterious to me, often.
Oh, well, okay. Okay, I'll take that as a compliment. I like being mysterious.
Yeah, yes, Hare. The most mysterious. He's giving me the shifty eyes now. Who knows what that means?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question now. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course. I told you I was ready.
I hope I don't catch you off guard with this one.
No.
When did you don your first hat?
Whoa.
Give me the background on the hats.
Whoa, jumping right into it. Okay.
You come from a family of hats?
Yes.
And when did it all start for you?
Well, I don't even feel like it really ever started. It just always was. When I was a baby and my mother needed to use both of her hands and she didn't have anyone to hand me off to, she put me in a hat. She had just a hat that was just the right size and shape for a little baby bum. And she would just drop me in
You never told me this
And
story.
it was a very sturdy hat. I couldn't, no matter which way I twisted and turned, I couldn't get out. I was like a turtle, fall on his back.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah,
That is so cute.
it's a true story. Yeah, it was just a thing of convenience in my house. And then eventually I was too big for the hat, so I just started wearing it.
Oh my god. I thought I was prepared, but I didn't think I was gonna need a Kleenex box to blot my eyes with tears.
Does that tickle you?
That's adorable. Now, was it always the top hats? Or was there an evolution in the style of
No,
hat?
there was definitely an evolution. You don't start out with a top hat. Nobody starts out with a top hat. No. Although there was always style involved.
I mean,
Definitely style.
It wouldn't be hard for me to believe that a hatter has always had style.
Yes. Yes.
Always had some kind of style going on.
Yes. When I was a teenager, I remember wearing a lot of bowler hats. And I made my way up to fedoras. Many of the fedoras.
Those are good hats.
Remember? Yeah, you remember. I used to wear those a lot.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
When I was in college, I wore those.
You look good in them.
Collection. And then when I was then when I was a kid, it was more practical. I was running around. I didn't want something that was going to fall off.
Oh well, yeah.
It's mostly caps, honestly. Yeah, a lot of caps, few beanies. It's nothing with a ton of structure, I would say, until I really started to becoming a man. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
When my mustache hairs started coming in, that's when the hats really
you earned it.
Gained
You earned the structure.
in their
Okay.
sophistication.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It got more expensive. I saved up for my hats. That is how we got to where we are today. Now, I have a question for you.
What?
Mr. Hare.
What?
What hat would you be wearing if you were a hatter? Or just, if you had to pick something, what would it be?
It's hard for hares to wear hats, obviously, because we have these giant floppy ears to worry about. A lot of hats have to have holes cut out of them. You have to have a special. We have to go to special shops.
Well, that's making me cringe just thinking about it. You don't cut holes in the hats.
Yeah. So some of them just don't end up working out.
Well, maybe just
I don't think I could wear a top hat. Unless it was like a little top hat in between my ears. And
you look cute in a little top hat. I could make you one. I made one.
Really
remember, Hare. You remember Rover? Rover, the dog I had for like a day. Half a day.
Oh yeah.
I made him a hat.
Rover.
I'll make you a little hat. Huh? You interested?
Not really. I want a hat that I can drink tea out of. I want something that holds my tea and with some straws in it. I want a hat that makes sure I'm never thirsty. That's what I want.
Oh, yeah, I get that. I get that.
Multiple functions. I'm gonna have something on my head. I want it to do something.
That's a fair point.
Okay, but I'm gonna go through the trouble of having something on my head, commingling with my with my body parts, commingling with my ears.
Commingling. Okay. Yeah. No, I totally get that. Yeah, it's gonna level itself out.
I want there to be something that is also a convenience about it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
know what you're saying. I know. You know what? That kind of hat exists. We should find you one. We'll find you one
that's not. This is not about me. Okay, I'm asking the next question.
Do you want? You want to? We will. I swear. I know where to get that kind of hat. Now, speaking of drinking tea, I have to pee so bad.
Oh, God.
If I don't go to the bathroom right now, I'm going to explode. It has gone straight through the tubes.
You can't get up, Hatter. You have to wait until it's over.
Do you mind?
No, you can't step out of that.
Here, grab a towel.
Don't get water on my carpet.
Please.
I already have a plumbing problem.
No, I gotta go.
My carpet is dry today.
Are you for serious?
Let's keep it that way, buddy.
I thought you were being hospitable. This is not hospitable. This is a hostage situation now.
You knew that going in.
This is a very pleasant hostage situation, but still.
I'm gonna ask you another one here. If you could design any other type of clothing, what would it be?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, you can pick more than one.
Okay, good, because I can't pick
one thing.
I can't. Now, first of all, I know right off the bat what to say. I would make waistcoats for sure. I've got books and books in my attic of Victorian, Edwardian, Wonderlandian waistcoats. You know, my own was actually taken from some of these designs, and you see how well it fits me.
Hatter really doesn't have a fantastic waistcoat. Dare I say.
No, you can dare to say it. You can dare to say it. It's great. I'd make more of those. They don't have enough that's made from quality fabric, really. Definitely would try my share of neckties, bow ties, and all manner of accessories, really. Formal accessories. You know what else I would try?
What's that?
You want to know what I really want to, delve into, if it were possible, if I was given an opportunity? Socks.
Socks?
Yeah, it would be socks. I mean, you remember? I just put my fascination with them on hold. I used to wear different socks all the time. I had a sock infatuation back when I met Hare. No, he knows.
Oh,
he knows
wait! Oh my God, you did! You had all those. Oh my God!
See, you remember what I'm talking about?
He used to wear all these funky-looking socks.
Funkiest socks ever. I've still got some of them too.
Okay.
I just don't have an opportunity to wear them. But I would make a line of socks.
That sounds great. Okay, so there'd be Hatter brand socks.
I would.
I'd buy them.
I would hope so.
My socks are out in the open all the time. I could use something that makes more of a statement.
Yeah, yours really don't say enough about your very special personality.
Yeah, I bet everybody would, honestly.
Yeah.
So, well, the Tweedles might have too much pride to buy them.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't.
But
not in public.
Secret, they probably buy them. They probably have somebody else buy them. Probably have Alice buy them, and then she'd have to go in and buy. No,
they've done it before. She's been their Svengali before. Remember the Beanie Babies craze?
That's what I think.
They had her shopping around. Oh Lord, that was pathetic.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I never got, mixed up in the whirlwind of Beanie Babies.
Yeah, me too. Okay, next question. We're just jumping all over the place here, but when did the inventions start? And what was your first invention? What did it do?
I know what it was. Okay, so my mother hated doing the dishes. Hated it. There was only 4 of us, but
really?
We had a lot of tea parties, a lot of other kinds of parties, and there were always mountains of dishes in the kitchen. And she hated it.
Oh, I can see that.
And so I invented a machine that washed the dishes for her.
Oh, that's cute.
One that I thought was incredibly efficient. It had the potential to be incredibly efficient, and it had 8 arms, and it was lined with sponges and scrubbies, and it would send the plates through, and then dunk them in water, and then spit them out the other side. And it would just use centrifugal force.
Centrifugal.
to dry it. They would dry just from being whipped through the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, when it actually worked, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Like
Everyone was just stunned that this would come from my brain.
What did she think about it? Did she actually use it?
Yeah, she used it. And when it worked, it worked very well. She used it for as long as it actually worked, and then one day it malfunctioned, and we don't like to talk about it a whole lot, but so it threw all the dishes, and we had to buy all new dishes, and make a lot of repairs.
Oh, imagine if this happened to my mother. She would have a heart attack. She would have nightmares about this for years. God forbid anything ever happened to her kitchen.
You know, my mother had to have very thick skin living in our house with just all of that. There was a lot of change that cycled through the Hatter house, just simply because of the amount of creation taking place. Mm-hmm. We didn't like to sit still, do the same thing.
No, you don't like to sit still.
We didn't like problems. We
problems
always thought, why do there have to be any problems ever? Let's fix it.
It's very much the Hatter mentality.
But sometimes that created other problems. But anyway, Mother was prepared for it.
I mean, I wasn't an inventor. I didn't make anything, but I was always helping my ma too, mainly because I was the only one who lived there. So
his hair and his ma.
I wanted to. I had to, and I wanted to help my ma.
They're quite something to behold. They are. He is a mama's boy.
I'm not ashamed of that at all. I'm a huge mama's
He is
boy.
in the textbook about that.
I'm the mama's biatch.
Hare. Hold up. You told me not to swear.
I'm sorry.
And here you are.
No, that was bad. No.
So you're allowed and I'm not.
Oh, I was just trying to say something about.
No, you're just
mom.
trying. I was
Maybe
just
she's
trying.
listening. Maybe she thinks.
And I got a slap on the wrist, and you were doing this now. Slap you on the wrist.
No, stay away.
No, bad hair.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I meant to say that I'm a mama's boy.
Yeah,
and I love you.
I love you, Mom. Thanks for listening.
The kitchen remains the most important room in any house to my mother. You know, my mom was born in a kitchen. I mean, she was literally born in a kitchen, Hatter.
Oh, was she?
My grandma January was in labor at the hospital, but she was hungry.
What?
So she waddled all the way down to the kitchen for a nibble.
What?
And that's where she had Ma.
That sounds unsanitary.
They had to keep her there.
I don't think people can do that
serious.
here.
They had to bring down a hospital bed. She wouldn't stop crying unless she was right next to the mixer.
Okay.
Well, Grandma thinks it was all the humming. You know, because it sounds like it does in the womb.
Uh-huh.
And then she wouldn't let go of a pasta spoon.
Oh,
So
yeah, those pasta spoons, so comforting.
Yeah. They just sent her home with Grandma's Tata in one hand and a pasta spoon in the other.
Wow, that's a story. It's a story here. Thank you for sharing.
If she's listening, she's going to be so embarrassed.
No, this is what it's all about. This is good ratings here.
No, I mean, like, that is, but, like, you know, I think she's been blessed. She's been blessed by the kitchen gods because she can cook anything.
She's
making some mean biscuits and gravy by the time she was, like,
oh man, her biscuits.
4 years old. Or so I hear.
That's not hard to
If
believe.
you want good biscuits, you go to the Hare house.
No. See, for us, it was light bulbs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if you wanted quality light bulbs, go to the Hatters. Pops would make them by the dozens.
Oh, okay.
Yep, light bulbs every day after school. Anyway.
Well, I mean, tell us a little bit about your parents.
So I had my father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather.
They're both from Wonderland, right? Or
no,
your father, at least.
Yes,
is from
they
Wonderland.
all lived in Wonderland.
Right.
They've all lived here in Wonderland. My mother was not from Wonderland. She was from Wonderland.
No. How many of there are you? Anyway. I mean, how many of you are Hatters?
I don't know.
Like, I know you have a few cousins. You have your sister.
Well,
I mean, is your sister a Hatter too? Because I don't think so. I don't hear anything about her hats.
That's like a part-time Hatter. You know, we all have a little bit of it in us, but she's got her own business.
Is she the one making socks?
She's got a shoe business. Are you done yet with giggling?
I am so
swear.
sorry. I did not expect to be so giggly.
It's never ending with him and his giggles.
Oh my god.
No, one of my cousins has a vacuum cleaner business.
Okay.
Yeah, repairs vacuum cleaners. And
whoa.
Yeah, and another one I know they
okay.
design. You ready for this?
What?
They design statement art for recreational spaces.
What is statement art?
Any sort of thing that would be provocative or it's just something that makes you go, why is this here? How is this art?
So
that's the kind of stuff that my cousin
art or
does.
not?
Yeah, it very purposefully makes you wonder why anyone called it art and put it there.
Give me like an example. Please.
Okay, so think of the classic Greek sculptures with the marble and the fancy crotch leaves. Mm-hmm. He might make a pitch like, why don't we do a stone replica of just her elbow, bent at such an angle that a bird can be perched on it. Let's get a fake bird made and put it on the elbow. And then let's make it 30 feet high. Let's surround it in a fence. No, prison bars. She'll be standing there scratching your head, wondering why this elbow's in captivity.
I see where you're going with this. And you'll never have the answer.
Exactly.
You'll lie awake at night, and the confusion will turn into outrage.
And before you know it, you'll be writing letters to the mayor.
Showing up at community council meetings.
Every week.
With a 10-page speech that says, free the elbow.
Yeah. Now, see, this is what I mean by provocative.
I can see.
It's a very roundabout way of getting people involved. Yeah, but he's actually brilliant. And he inverts all of his talent to make these pieces. And it's good money. It's good money.
Basically, you guys are reeling in the moolah like just a whole smorgasbord of ways.
We don't like to brag about it.
You know what I mean. So you guys basically never run out of ideas.
We're really not.
About what to do.
No, there have been times when we penny pinch too. No, we're very frugal, I might add. I had to earn my money, and when I bought stuff, I had to take care of it. That's how it worked in the Hatter house. You take care of what you buy, appreciate it. Pick it carefully, appreciate it.
Yeah, Hatter's definitely the one between us that spends money on the other. I'm the one who has to make stuff.
No, well, I mean, Hare, your gifts are great, though.
Here, Hatter, here's a box I made with.
No, I mean, Hare has made some great gifts for me. He did make me a box for me to put my tea bags, and it's delightful. It's got all these little doodads on it, and some ribbons and buttons, and I love it.
Yeah.
I really do.
Okay, what...
So...
Okay, yes, okay, so then what are your inspirations? What kind of things light a fire of passion within you?
Oh.
what do you turn towards when you are having Hatter's block? What lodges you out of Hatter's block, as it were?
Now I find that a good day out, just down in the city, really helps me. Just the fresh air, going out to the cinema or to the symphony.
That. Oh yeah.
Just having something new infiltrate my thoughts and
new ideas.
Parts of my brain that were not being stimulated before. Really helps me. It puts me in a different mindset. Yeah, I like to do that sort of thing.
I like that.
Yeah, just a little bit of travel never hurts either. I found, I just said that's where the block mostly comes from. Is you become the block yourself. You turn yourself to stone, and you're not going anywhere.
Okay, and then my last question for you. At least before we let our conversation wander. Is there any avenue of creativity that you feel you have yet to wander, but you would like to? What do you want to do that you haven't done yet?
I would have to say crop circles. Mm-hmm.
Whoa, you're thinking big there, Hatter.
Yeah.
You're thinking big.
I mean, they're phenomenal. I mean, you have to really think about the big picture here with crop circles. You have to plan it out. You have to toil. You have to chip away.
Chip.
And trust. You have to trust that it's going to turn out how you want.
Relationship.
Trust your calculations. It's mathematical.
Relationship with the crop circle.
It's a cross section, really, of arts and sciences.
Well, I would be honored to go with you on that journey.
Well, I would be honored if you came
tell me to
along
help
with
you
me.
make crop circles. I'll be there.
You should be there. I would like you to do it with me. Yeah, let's make some crop circles. I'll call you up when I'm ready. I couldn't do it alone.
No, there's no way you could do it alone. You need somebody to do it with you. It's probably not even a two-person job.
Maybe not.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to get a whole
I think so.
crew together.
Yeah, we'd have to put some ads in the paper.
We're gonna have to travel out into the country.
Do some interviews. I don't trust anyone to help me make crop circles. No. It's just I don't really know how to make them. I would need some help.
You're gonna have to Google it or something.
Probably.
How to make crop
There's
circles.
got to be something. Yeah, there's got to be something.
I'm sure there's an eHow.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I have no doubt that I can figure it out.
Oh yeah, he can do it.
Yeah, so do you think we could wrap this up now? 'Cause I have to go. I
God, I
seriously
forgot
do. My
about
bladder
that.
has not gotten any bigger since earlier when you forbid me from getting the carpet
I'm
wet.
sorry. I'll get a
Yeah,
towel.
Just go get a towel.
Dry
Go
you
get
off.
a towel. Wipe
Hold on.
my feet off. Hare says he has a plumbing problem. If we don't do something quick, I'm gonna have a plumbing problem. Okay.
Hatter, here. Yeah. Okay, one foot.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Goodbye, everybody. Take care now.
Bye, Hatter. Okay, well, that was our special guest. Thank you for listening. Next week, we've got a few ideas bouncing around in our heads. We don't really know which one we're gonna do yet. But, that's how it goes with Hatter and I. Always surprises. Ugh. Okay, yes. Bye. Chit-Chat and Snicky-Snack, that's what we're gonna have. Can't get simpler than that.
Like your ears.
Or your top hat, 'cause the Hatter and the Hare will bring it all to you.
Let's roll it. I'm gonna start recording without you. I am. I'm gonna turn this thing on, and you're just gonna have to come over here because it will have already started. That's what I did. I started it. Should have gone to the bathroom. Feet are soaking wet, and I've had enough tea for a whole afternoon. A whole tea party worth of tea, and I didn't go to the bathroom. We'll see how this goes. You know, when nature calls, you have to listen.